Can you guys believe it's been 20 years since the original Motorola Razr? I remember it. I was actually still in school back then. But today, I have two new exciting phones. We have the 2024 edition of the Motorola Razr Plus. That is their flagship model. And equally as exciting is the Razr 2024. The Razr Plus starts at $1,000, but this one, $700. I'll show you what you need to know. The biggest thing that Motorola has done right with its foldable phones is the external display, and this year is no different. Both phones have larger displays. The Razr Plus 2024 has a 4-inch plastic OLED display that is 17% larger, while the standard Razr has a 3.6-inch display that is 2.5 times bigger than last year's. But I'm excited that it's a much larger display because last year's was only a tiny strip. So you can see the Razr Plus has a larger display, very thin bezels all around. You'll be able to see more of the screen, and also if you have full apps, you'll be able to scale up a little bit better. But it's not bad with the Razr. You still have a sizable 3.6-inch display, which is a lot bigger than last year's model. So with the larger screen of the Razr Plus, it's helpful because I can see more of the screen, so I don't have to do as much zooming compared to the standard one. Another big upgrade they've added this year is the addition of an always-on display, and it's far more customizable. You can hold down the display to customize your widget panel, so you can see them all in one place or rearrange them. Press down the home screen, you could also add multiple widgets to the same home screen. One of the features I'm excited about here is flex mode, kind of similar to the iPhone standby mode, where when you have it flex halfway like this, it'll actually allow you to customize the screen. You could have it like a digital picture frame with all your photos. Speaking of photos, let's take a look at the camera. The Razr Plus has a main 50 megapixel camera, but they took out the ultra wide in favor of a 50 megapixel telephoto with 2 times optical zoom. That could be a controversy. I might actually miss the ultra-wide because I do a lot of vlogging. However, if you need that wide angle, take a look at the standard Razr because it has a 50 megapixel main camera and it's paired with a 13 megapixel ultra-wide, so you can get that wider field of view. And for video fans, they've upgraded the camcorder mode feature, so when you actually open up the app and put your phone like this halfway, it'll automatically start recording. And now you have options to shoot in portrait or landscape. Aside from the screen, the difference here is the processors. The Razr Plus has the Snapdragon 8S Gen 3, while the standard Razr has a MediaTek processor. The reason why you might want to get a faster processor because it'll be helpful with all the assistive Moto AI features, which includes the ability to summarize voice notes and a cool feature that I tried out, which is actually making wallpapers with generative AI. They've upgraded the batteries in both phones. The Razr Plus has a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, while the standard Razr has a 4,200 milliamp hour battery. Both support 15 watts wireless charging, while the Razr Plus has a faster 40 watt charging versus 35 watts with the standard. What I like is that both phones have the same price last year. The standard Razr is still at $700, while the Plus is $1,000. So what do you guys think? Which phone would you get? For me personally, I would stick with the standard Razr because it is cheaper, but it also keeps that ultra-wide camera, which I'm a fan of. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to read my full hands-on at Tom's Guide. Follow us on social at Tom's Guide. I'm John V, and I'll see you in my next video.